See in the cover to reinforcement as per the IS 456-2000 clause number 26.4.1, for longitudinal reinforcing bar in a column, nominal cover shall in any case not be less than 40 mm or less than the diameter of such bars. In case of columns of minimum dimensions of 200 mm or under whose reinforcing bars do not exceed 12 mm, a nominal cover of 25 mm may be used. For footings, minimum cover shall be 50 mm. Nominal cover to be provided for columns based on the durability and the fire resistance requirements. Exposure mild 20 mm, moderate 30 mm, severe 45 mm, very severe is 50 mm, extreme is 75 mm. Fire resistance for all fire rating 0.5 to 4 hours is covering is 40 mm. Longitudinal and lateral ties links reinforcement as per the IS 456-2000 clause 26.5.3.1 and 26.5.3.2. The first is longitudinal bars. The minimum diameter of longitudinal bars is 12 mm. There should be a minimum 4 longitudinal bars, tied columns and 6 in circular columns. Minimum reinforcing for longitudinal bars in 0.8% and maximum is 6% of gross sectional area of the section. The spacing of the longitudinal bars measured along the periphery of the column should not be more than 300 mm. Lateral ties, the diameter of link ties at least 1/4 of largest diameter of the longitudinal bars or 6 mm. The pitch or spacing yes or the links or the ties is list the following. One is the list lateral dimension of columns 16 times the diameter of the smallest longitudinal bars or 300 mm. List of the out of these three things we have to take the lateral ties spacing. A reinforced concrete compression member shall have a transverse or the helical reinforcement so disposed that every longitudinal bars nearest to the compression face have effective lateral support against the buckling. The effective lateral support is given by the transverse reinforcement either in the form of circular rings capable of taking up circumstance tension or by the polygonal links lateral ties with the normal angles not exceeding 135 degree. The ends of the transverse reinforcement shall be properly anchored. Arrangement of transverse reinforcement. If the longitudinal bars are not spaced more than 75 mm on either sides, transverse reinforcement need only to go around a corner and alternate bars for the purpose of providing effective lateral support as per the 456-2000 IS code. You can refer figure number 8. If the longitudinal bar is spaced at a distance of not exceeding 48 times the diameter of the ties are effectively tied in the two directions, additional longitudinal bars in between these bars need to be tied in the one directions. Open ties are, you can see the figure number 9 in IS 456-2000. So you can see in this slide a typical arrangement of lateral ties as shown in the below diagram. See, in the helical reinforcement as per the IS 456-2000 clause number 26.5.3.2d, a pitch specify that the helical reinforcement shall be of rectangular formations with the turns of helix spaced evenly, and it is ended shall be anchored properly by providing 1.5 extra turns of the spiral bar where the increased load on the columns 1.005 on the strength of the helical reinforcement is allowed for the pitch of helical turns shall be not be more than 75 mm, not more than the 1/6 of the core diameter of the columns, nor lesser than 25 mm or nor lesser than the 3 times the diameter of the steel bar forming the helix. Effective length of the columns annexion E of IS 456-2000 and table number 28 specifies that effective length of the compression member which is based on the degree of end of resistance and bracing. For braced columns, effective length is lesser than the unsupported clear height between the restraint, and for the unbraced or partially braced columns it is greatest than the clear height.